TruckWin does have the option to print what we call consolidated freight bills, meaning if you have a client that you do multiple loads for and they would like one invoice with the multiple loads, I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and do that. First, there is some setup required to have your consolidated bill print how you want. So if you go to maintenance and we go to freight bills print setup and consolidated bill print setup. So you have a few options on this screen. The first one says consolidate by customer only, and the second option says consolidate by customer, shipper, and consignee. So you can choose between those, and there's an option for show description for each billing line instead of one line per trip. So if you have multiple lines of revenue and want them all to show, you would select that. The next part says after sorting by customer, sort consolidated bill by. Most people choose the date shipped so it goes in chronological order, but you can choose any of these that you would like. There's also an option to print the subtotals after every ship date if you do multiple trips all on one day and want a subtotal for the day, it will do that. And then the bottom part, basically what this is telling you is that you have 75 characters that you can get information for to print on your freight bill. So you would want to go through this and pick what is the most important thing to you. What do you want printing on your consolidated bill? And you can go up to 75. In this example, you can see I have 65 selected. So let's say I want to add miles to it. I can put a check mark next to miles, and that puts me up to 71. I only have 75 characters, so it looks like that's going to be all that I can fit on that piece of paper, so I'm going to hit save. The other thing is to mark a customer consolidated. You would go to the customer list, and you would scroll down to the customer that you want to mark. We'll do Ice Mountain. I'm going to hit update. And you're going to see the option under billing information. And it'll say print consolidated bills for this firm. And I'll put a check mark there and hit save. So that's going to tell TruckWin when I am printing freight bills, if it's that particular customer, it should consolidate them. So now let's go ahead and let's print some invoices. So if I go to print invoices, and I will choose the Ice Mountain invoices. So if I look down here, here's my 3 Ice Mountain invoices. And I'm going to do prepare bill. And it says prepare consolidated bill, so it's processing. This will let you kind of see what it will look like. You can see it's got my 3 trips listed there and shows that I have 3 trips. It's got my origin, destination, and my miles. These are the things, the 75 characters that you have. That's these across the top here. So then I would just hit print this bill, and it would go ahead and print this particular consolidated freight bill. And that is how you would do consolidated freight billing in TruckWin.